So go ahead and take your Shortee Practice Training Club and set up to your CardioGolf slope and use your slope as your alignment tool. So if you stand behind the slope, imagine your target line. Imagine a fairway or a green, and that's your target. So go ahead and set up in your good golf posture, and then from here just take a few practice swings and just see if there's any tight areas in your swing. You might feel some tightness in your low back or your shoulders, so hopefully by the end of this workout, we'll have those all loosened up and you'll be able to take free-flowing swings. For this first exercise, you want to have your power swing trainer and CardioGolf float. From here, hold on to the handles with the power swing trainer, stretch your arms up and behind your head, and then you're just going to lay the tubing along your shoulders and upper back like this. So your arms are nice and straight and strong. Go ahead and get on an upslope, and then keeping your arms straight and strong, you're just rotating your shoulders around your spine. So we're just on an upslope here, doing some nice gentle rotation, trying to keep your arms nice and long and loose. So really stretching that band out, and you're just trying to keep your core nice and tight, rotating in both directions, keeping your head centered. So we'll do 8 to 10 on one side, and then go ahead and, if you can, keep your arms stretched out. Go on the down slope and now do those rotators on the down slope. Keeping those arms nice and long, trying to look down at where a ball would be, stretching out those arms, really firing up those shoulders, using your core. Great. All right, from here, go ahead and come out of there. Go ahead and grab your Shortee Club again. You're going to hold it just with your back hand only, get on an upslope, and now we're just doing some backswing exercises, really working on trying to get into good position with that back arm at the top, looking down at where a ball is, and really winding and using the slope to help you get into a good position at the top of your backswing. Then go ahead and go to the other side, and you can go ahead and get a little flow and do the whole swing right here. So you're really using the slope to push off of, finishing with your weight forward, stretching out your ankle as you finish. You can see I'm up on my toes, I'm not back here on my heel, and I'm really trying to follow the slope line. So the Shortee Club is great to practice indoors. It's short so that you can practice inside. You're not going to hit the ceilings or the walls, but also you can stop at various positions and check the club face. It's closer to your hands, so it's easier to see than if you were using a full club. All right, for this next exercise, what you want to do is go ahead and get down on all fours again right here. And we're going to do a separation exercise where we keep our upper body very stable and move our lower body like we need to do in the golf swing. So you tuck your toes under and you get into that beast pose position that we did in the warm-up. And then from here, you're trying to keep your upper body very stable, and you're going to turn your hips, and if you can, touch your hip to the ground, come back to that beast pose, and then turn your hips, touch the ground. So what we're doing here is we're rotating the lower body separately from the upper body, and we call these break dancers because you look like a modified break dancer. So this is very challenging. You might have to work up to this, but it's a great exercise to do. The slope, because your hands are a little bit elevated, adds some assistance, so it's a little bit easier to do than if you were just on the ground. And then go ahead and rest in that child's pose. All right, come up on your feet again, and then bring the slope with you. Hold on to the slope like this with the handles. And now from here, we're going to keep the lower body stable and move the upper body separately, the opposite of what we just did. So extend your arms out, and now from here, you're going to twist your upper body and try to keep your lower body very stable. So if you can stretch your arms out, that would be great, but if you have to, keep your elbows closer in. The slope weighs 8 pounds, so it adds a bit of resistance. So this is challenging, but this is the opposite of what we just did. Now we're rotating the upper body separately from the lower body, just exactly like we have to do in the golf swing. Keep your core nice and tight, keep your lower body stable. From there, carefully set your slope down, and then you want to pick up your Shortee Club again, and this time we're going to do the lead arm. So go ahead and hold on to the club with your lead arm, and then from here you can put your hand behind your elbow like this, and then practice getting into a nice position at the top of your swing. Try to extend your arm. Try not to have it bent like this. Look down as if you were looking at a ball, and use the slope to help you with your weight shift. Your weight shift goes into your back leg, so you're not just doing this right here. So really turn, get into a good position at the top. Great. From here, go ahead and switch to the down slope. You can let go of your elbow, and now you're doing the entire swing, trying to add some speed to it. So use the slope to help you with that weight shift on the way down, and then go all the way through. Feel a nice stretch in your ankle as you finish. Make sure the club touches you on the shoulder, so you're not stopping your swing like this. You're not stopping your swing. You're letting it flow all the way through the end. So this workout, we're working on our swing technique, but you're getting core and strength and flexibility at the same time. For this exercise, you want your power swing trainer, and you're going to sit on your slope like this. Put your feet together, your knees together, get into a nice V-sit, trying to keep your core nice and tight, your shoulders down. Hold on to the handles. Now from here, you're keeping your lower body very stable, and you're rotating your upper body side to side like this. So again, this is one of those separation exercises. It's for your core. Now we're moving the upper body independently from the lower body. The more you lean back, the more challenging it is. If you sit up a little bit straighter, you can modify or lean back. You want to just keep your abs tucked in, your arms straight and strong, your feet and knees stay together, and you're rotating, using your back, stretching your arms out. You'll really feel that in your obliques. Go ahead and come on up, and then we're going to finish with practice swings. Take your Shortee Club and set up on the upslope. Now with both hands, really get into a good backswing position. Rehearse your swing. Hold the position at the top. This is what we're working for, a nice high hands, a nice turn. You're really getting into your backside right here. So you're not just lifting your arms or bending like this. So really get into a good back swing position. Do a couple where you hold, really practice that stability. Do a few dynamically. Then you're going to go to the down slope and do the whole swing. So use the slope to help you shift your weight towards the target. Really feel how you're coming down and you're holding the angle. You're not letting it release early like this. And then you're using your core to get speed through the impact area. Then go ahead and finish this off by standing on a flat surface, using your slope as your alignment tool, trying to imagine a fairway or a green, And now you're swinging and trying to create some clubhead speed. So everything that we've worked on, put it all together. And that's your golf circuit for today. So you want to repeat that circuit up to 3 times.